What's up, y'all? I'm Jay. I'm a singing and songwriting teacher, and today I'm going to be taking a look at Angelina Jordan's singing I Have Nothing, originally by Whitney Houston. Let's get into it. I'm super excited for this one. I love this song. I'm so excited. You better slay, Angelina.
Share my life, take me for what I am, and 'cause I'll never change all my colors for you.
Yes, Tone.
Take my love, I'll never ask for too much, and just all that you are and everything that you do. I don't really need to look very much further. I don't wanna have to go where you don't follow. I won't hold it back again. This passion inside, I can't run from myself. There's no way to hide. But don't make me close from a door.
Yes.
I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you're there. Or must I imagine you there? Don't walk away from me, no. I have nothing, nothing, nothing.
Oh, that was so good.
If I don't have you.
I already love this. This is so good. I have chills. That little transition that she had from all those like belty notes into like a soft head register. So much control, so tasteful. I loved it. This is really different from the other two songs that I've heard her do so far as well. I've only checked out I Put a Spell on You and My Funny Valentine. I'm making my way through her discography, but this is very classy, and this is a hard song to pull off, so let's keep it going.
Yeah, if I don't have you.
Okay, little Christina in there.
You see right through the heart of me. You break down my walls with the strength of your love. I never knew love that I now need further you with a memory survive. Oh, one I can hold on to.
Her riffs are so good.
I don't really need to look very much further. I don't wanna have to go where you don't follow. I won't hold it back again. This passion inside, can't run from myself. There's no way to hide. Your love I remember forever. But don't make me close one more door.
Yes.
I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you're there. Or must I imagine you there? Don't walk away from me, no. I have nothing, nothing, nothing.
Yes. Take us to the key change.
Make me close from a door. I don't wanna hurt anymore.
Yes.
Stay in my arms if you're there. Or must I imagine you there? Don't walk away from me, no. Don't you dare walk away from me. Don't you dare walk away from me. I
Yes.
have you.
Mm.
If I don't have
Mm. So pretty.
you.
Ah, so good. Ah, like I said, I love that song. That is Whitney Houston is one of my top favorite artists of all time. I think she's undeniably one of the best to do it. I mean, her, Mariah, Anita Baker, Aretha Franklin, those are like probably my top four. I mean, there's a lot more that I can't even think about right now, but I have so much to digest, so I'll get to it in my final thoughts section because that was a lot. That was incredible. All right, so that was an incredible performance by Angelina Jordan. And I mean, this song is a tall order. You can't really outsing Whitney Houston, but you can do your best to pay respects. And I definitely think that she did her thing here. I think that she knocked this song out of the ballpark. And what I find most impressive about her from the only the few songs that I've seen her do so far is that she has the ability to really capture and understand what that specific song needs. Like all of these songs that I've heard from her so far, I Put a Spell on You, My Funny Valentine, and I Have Nothing. It's obviously the same singer, so there's like similarities, but I felt like I was watching a different Angelina in each one. And a lot of that could be due to, her age was different throughout them, but I really just think that it's more so because she understands that these songs are slightly different genres, slightly different styles. So you need to approach them differently. You can't always use the kind of the same vocal tactics that you did before. And a lot of times there's subtle differences, but the choices that she's making here are very, very specific and precise when it comes to vocal function. Function meaning like what she's actually doing with her voice in terms of things like register quality and, the vowels that she's using here. There's just subtle differences in things like a very, very standard jazzy tune like My Funny Valentine versus like a more soulful versus like a more soulful ballad like this one. So in a ballad like this, a lot of it has to do with that kind of rich quality that you're bringing into it. That's what kind of lends itself to that soul that we're looking for. Share my life, take me for what I am. And she did that in the beginning. It was very round, very kind of soulful in the beginning, very silky smooth. It's very different than if like a jazz singer were to sing this song and was trying to keep it in a jazzy style. They might approach it with like a slightly brassier and brighter take. Share my life, take me for what I am. And they might even introduce like a couple more slides in there, which we've seen Angelina is capable of doing that, right? But she didn't here. Why? Because she knows that for a song like this, that would be inappropriate. And when you're covering a song as iconic as this, you don't, you can take liberties sometimes, maybe with like riffs, but for the most parts, there's just expectations that kind of have to be met, or it's just seen as disrespectful. So I'm really actually elated and happy and just so impressed by the fact that she knew how to approach this in a stylistic sense that made sense, felt respectful, but still kind of had her own twist to it with the riffs and a couple different texture things here too. There were a couple of moments on the word hide specifically where she had a little bit of like rasp to her sound, a little bit of like a Tina Marie kind of sound as well, like just very like sultry and dark. And I think that was beautiful, a beautiful addition to the song that didn't necessarily take away from anything else. It all was just like a really nice complete package. So another thing that's a little bit tricky about the song, just from a musicality level, is that it has quite a couple key changes in here, and there's no kind of warning sign or signal to kind of help you there. They just kind of happen a couple times on the word "Don't Make Me Close One More Door," which is, kind of, it's supposed to serve as like this big climactic moment. And raising the key to a songwriters, just so you know, will you normally do that. It'll normally kind of up the ante, up the dramatic. So if you're looking for a way to kind of take your song to the next level in terms of just drama, a key change is a really quick and easy way to do that as well. And you can lead up to it with like a pivot chord, a nice little chord that's in that key that's about to proceed, or you can just abruptly jump into it like they did here. Just keep in mind that you'd need a really smart vocalist like an Angelina or, you know, Whitney Houston, who is good at things like abrupt key changes like that, because it can be tricky. It can be tricky. I love the riffs that she was doing here. They were all just very seamless. And again, I cannot, her tone in this one was so good. I know a lot of people probably compare her to Amy Winehouse, but I don't really see that with her. The tone that I was hearing a little bit more of was like Christina Aguilera. And for me, that's a huge compliment, because I think she has one of the best tones in the world. I think that she, you know, she's called the voice of a generation for a reason. So that's a huge compliment from me, because that's a singer I grew up listening to as well. Also another child singer. So that's a kind of a cool coincidence there. But anyway, Angelina's version still felt like uniquely hers. Like I hear the influences, but it never feels like a copy, and that's so interesting and unique to me. It just always feels like she's approaching it from a very analytical level. It feels very much to me like all of her choices, from the vowels to the kind of register qualities to the type of riff she's doing and where she's doing them, they all feel very, very intelligent. And I really respect that, because they feel like they're purposeful, done in a way to service the song that she's covering. Because like I said, the 3 covers that I've heard so far have been very different, but all of them have been stylistically very, very appropriate, and I really appreciate that. I think that is a level of musicianship from singers that we should see more often, but we just don't for whatever reason. And I think that's sad, because as singers, it really is like our job to embody the song. I think sometimes we get caught up in the act of like showcasing our voice and all the different things that we can do, forgetting that at the end of the day that we are the conduit that brings this song to life. We're kind of the messenger of the songwriter, in this case being David Foster, who is one of the greatest songwriters of all time. He's one of my favorites. Just that man knows how to write a ballad down. He is one of the kings of writing ballads. Gosh, yeah, I mean, I could talk about this forever, honestly, so I'm just gonna stop here. But please let me know kind of what you thought about this in the comments as well. Maybe I missed something. I'm sure I did, because there's a lot to talk about here. But I mean, this was incredible. I thought it was such a good tribute to Whitney, done in like a very respectful way. I could tell she listened to that recording up and down and all around and studied it. She's very smart, Angelina. I think she's an incredible performer, musician, everything. I'm so excited to hear even more from her. All right, everyone. So that was my reaction and final thoughts to Angelina Jordan singing I Have Nothing by Whitney Houston. Please let me know what you thought about it in the comments. I really like talking to people in the comments. It's actually one of my favorite parts about uploading onto this platform is just how nice everybody's been, and how everybody seems to appreciate like real musicality. I really appreciate that. So yeah, let me know what you thought. If you found anything that I said helpful or, you know, insightful or whatever, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. It genuinely helps. And let me know what other singers and songs I should react to next. I love I love doing requests, because it kind of exposes me to other things I might not have heard of or have even thought to search up before. So please let me know. But again, thanks for watching. Bye.